Okay, so I decided to go ahead and go take another peek at the Lincoln Highway garage sales today. And as luck would have it, I stumbled onto this little find for $25. A whole set of dies, threading dies. 3/8, 16, 7/16 by 14, 5/8, 11, 9/16, 12. This is a little guy. Quarter inch. Oh, this must be a pipe thread. Hopefully. Yeah, I want to make sure that was in focus there. I think this is a pipe thread. I think there's a couple of them in here that are specifically pipe thread. Okay, we're going to set that over here. Half 13, quarter 20. Wow. Didn't expect that to be in there. Here's another one that I think might be a pipe thread. 3/4. Somewhere it should say NPT on it, I would think. Anyways, I'll clean those up a little bit here in a minute. That looks like 1/2 inch. I'm going to have to spend a little more time with these guys. I might be able to sell my rigid threading equipment and just keep this kit, possibly. We shall see. 3/8. I think that says 3/8. No. Oh, 1/8. Okay. 1/8. Another pipe thread, or what I think is a pipe thread. 1 inch. I'll be darned. I didn't expect that. Okay, 5/16. And 3/4 10. Okay, get rid of the mouse pooped in box. Jeez, the box is almost as heavy as the dies are. All right, now then. Bam! How about that? I'd say that was probably $25 well spent there. Let's see if I can find a brand name on these things anywhere. Okay. It looks like it says Beaver Warino USA. Beaver Warino USA. Anyways, it looks like these dies might be adjustable as far as the depth is concerned, possibly. To crack one of these things out and see, it looks like it's got a set screw in there, which to the best of my understanding is for that purpose. Don't need that right this second. This might have been a fairly nice little score. I don't do a lot of die type threading simply because the existing die set I have really doesn't do a very good job. It's just You know, these normal standard, you know, button dies that we're all used to. I've not had terribly good luck trying to thread with them, so I kind of avoid it. But I have a sneaky suspicion these guys might do a heck of a lot better job. So anyways, let's get one of these dies out and see if it is in fact adjustable. Oh, let's see. How about this guy? Try threading this out a little bit further. There we go. I wonder if I can even find replacement dies for these somewhere. Or maybe this is a standard size that is fairly common regardless of brand name. Let's see here. Looks like these guys are about 2 inches in diameter and about 5/8 thick. And it does in fact look like it's adjustable for cutting depth. Kind of looks like this one's, I can't tell if the set screw is touching the other face on there or not. I don't know if it'll show up in the camera. It almost looks like it's not touching right now, like it's, yeah, it looks like there's a little bit of a gap on there. At any rate, this is a pretty darn nice find, and as far as I can tell. Trying to kind of examine the teeth to see how they look, and at first glance when I was looking at them at the garage sale itself, they looked like they were in pretty decent shape. But I didn't have time to, you know, examine everything thoroughly. I just wasn't going to be too picky for $25. And I think when I tighten the set screw down, tighten this set screw down, I think it's squeezing the cutters closer together. So, at any rate, let's take a quick peek at one of these guys, because I am pretty sure that that is a pipe thread. The only question is it a tapered pipe thread or straight pipe thread? It looks, first glance, it looks like it might be tapered, which is fine because plumbing threads is kind of what I would need them for anyways. Wait a minute, that says something different. So these ones say beaver. This says Borden Warren. Beaver Warreno. Unless it's Beaver Warren 0. Not really sure on that. But this is Oh, here it is. How strange. It says beaver on this side, and then Borden Warren on this side. Well, maybe there's an O there in the casting. It's hard to say for sure. At any rate, it does look like this one's got a chipped tooth on it, but that's not that big of a deal. I'm sure I can get some sort of teeth or some sort of new set of cutters for these. I will be kind of curious. I'd like to compare that to my rigid set. Actually, I don't. I think they're over at the pole building, so I can't do much of a comparison right now. But this guy, the housing on this one is a little bit rusty. It's 1 inch. I think I've got a piece of 1-inch pipe. Let me see if it'll slide in there real quick. Bear with me. Well, I thought I had a piece of 1-inch rigid around here, but I guess I don't, so. But I do have some 3/4 inch black galvanized, or black iron. That's 3/4, and sure enough, that fits like a glove. It's just hard to tell on an angle if these are in fact tapered threads, but I'm pretty sure that they are. Okay. I don't have the one for 1/2-inch pipe though. That's a bummer. Well, otherwise, that's a kind of a nice little set there. Okay, so this is, I thought this was going to be ratcheting, but it looks like it will not ratchet with these. It looks like these just slide into there. That is kind of odd. Almost wonder if this is not the right tool for this. Almost feels like that wants to go in. It's not missing by much, but it is a little bit rusty on the inside diameter of that, so I have to spend a little bit of time tinkering with that to get them to fit. But regardless, I think this will be an awfully handy set to have once I get the quirks figured out. I don't think that moves. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that this boss or this lug stays out like that. I don't quite get it, but that's okay. Not that big of a deal. Anyways, one way or another, I think I can do some threading with these guys. So if I'm missing the 1/2-inch pipe thread, what do I got here? 1/4, 1/8. This would have to be 3/8 then. Definitely been setting out in some moisture for a little while, but I think by the looks of things, they're mostly going to work. That's got to be my 3/8. They've got this one backwards. The 5/8 appears to be backwards. That looks like it's backwards. Actually, they all look backwards. Yeah, the tapered part, I would theorize, should be facing this. Let's see, let's get this back out here. Yeah, it doesn't really do much to identify what it is from the backside. That's interesting. But yeah, the taper should certainly face this boss here so that it can have a guide to start. I wonder why it's set up that way. I mean, granted, you can use it either way, because I could even see make an adapter for this for the tailstock of my lathe, and then I'd have some good threading abilities on the lathe also. Cool. Actually, maybe that's what it was for. Maybe that's what somebody had used it for prior, is for some kind of threading like that already had proper alignment. So at any rate, that was kind of an interesting little find. Need to spend a little more time with it yet, but that's okay. I can't get over the ratcheting thing that doesn't actually ratchet. That doesn't make much sense, but oh well. So be it. They can't all be winners. So anyways, that's it. This is the last day of the garage sales, so I will catch up with you guys later.